Good morning, dear student. Happy New Year to everyone. This year may bring a lot of joy in your life and happiness in your life. So after this winter vacation, this today is our first class. So now you know that in a previous class we already discussed about what work and we also find the work done or we can calculate the work done by the formula that you know that work done is calculated by formula F is equal to F into S, means work done equal to what F into S, means whatever the force is applied on object then it produces some displacement or produce motion in object. So the multiplication of what that force and distance, whatever the distance is traveled by that object, that gives us what work done. So as I told you that this work done is what is equal to what the energy consumed to applying a force or to do that work. So now in today's class we are going to discuss about the energy. So as you know that this energy means what? This energy is the capability and ability to do work, means the capability and ability to do work is known as what energy. Now there are the different form of energy, but here in your syllabus we are discuss the two type of energy, that is what that is the kinetic energy and potential energy. So first one what this is kinetic energy and the second one is a potential energy. So we are discuss in detail about the kinetic energy and potential energy, and also we discuss about the formula by which we can calculate this kinetic energy and potential energy. So now before that discussing about this kinetic energy, we are discussing about what are the different forms of energy, means what are the different forms of energy. So first now I am going to writing here some different forms of energy. So first one is kinetic energy, potential energy, mechanical energy, this is mechanical energy, solar energy, and this mechanical energy means is what this mechanical is the sum of this both potential energy and kinetic energy. So the sum of this potential energy, the sum of this equal to what the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy, it gives us to what mechanical energy. The next heat energy, geothermal energy. This geothermal energy is a type of energy. Many times you see that the hot spring means the energy which is released from the earth crust due to water, due to molten stage of magma inside the earth crust. So that energy is known as what geothermal energy. Then solar energy, heat energy, sound energy, chemical energy, nuclear energy, just like that energy we derived from water, the nucleus of an atoms like a uranium or many other. So these all are the different types, different forms of water. Forms of energy. These all are the different forms of energy. So other than this, so many energy is there. So these all are the different forms of energy. And as you know that according to the law of conservation of energy, it is stated that the law of conservation of energy law of conservation of energy. So according to this law, it is said that energy neither be created nor be destroyed. Means energy neither be created nor be destroyed. Nor destroyed. This is the statement of this law. The energy neither be created nor destroyed. Means in any system, or you can say in a universe, the total amount of energy is what? Fixed or a constant. What happened? Only the transformation of energy is taken place. So as you know that the primary source of energy means this in a whole universe, the primary source of energy is what? Sun. Sun is a primary source of energy. So means if for the photosynthesis, if we are taking the examples of autotrophic plant, so phototropic this autotrophic plant means green plant can be form their food by water, by the sunlight. Means they can prepare their food by the sunlight. So whatever this sunlight means the solar energy, the energy present in the sun, that is called water, or getting from the sun, that is called solar energy. So that solar energy, it is utilized by the green plant, and it can be transformed or changed into water, that is into chemical energy when they are preparing their food by the photosynthesis in the form of starch. So what happened here means that solar energy changed into water, chemical energy. So means what happened here? Only the transformation of energy is taken place. Means one form of energy can be changed into a different type of or other type of other form of energy, but overall energy of this universe is constant. Or in any system, if we are talking about the any system, or if we are taking any example of any system, so what happened there means the overall energy became constant, only the transformation of energy is taken place. For example, if we are taking the example of cell, dry cell, that battery, you can say that so dry cell or any the battery which we use in remote and a torch. So you know that which energy is stored in that battery? That is a chemical energy, because due to what? Due to the sulfuric acid or a nitric acid or a other chemical that is stored in that cell. So there is which form of energy is there? Chemical energy. So that chemical energy is changed into light energy when we start we on water torch. So means one form of energy changed into the another form of energy. Many examples is there, dynamo, light, that we are taking the food, so food have what? Chemical energy, and it is now when we are speaking, so what? This energy is changed into what? Sound energy. So means the total overall energy became what? Constant or fixed in the universe or in any system. Only the transformation of energy can be what happen. Means one form of energy can be changed into the another form of energy, but energy is neither created nor destroyed. Okay, means कहीं ना कहीं यूनिवर्स में क्या हो रहा है, वो एनर्जी सिर्फ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो रहा है उसका वो चेंज हो रहा है, लेकिन ओवरऑल जो एनर्जी होगी पूरे यूनिवर्स की वो फिक्स रहेगी, या किसी भी सिस्टम की वो भी फिक्स रहेगी. सो नाउ नेक्स्ट we are going to discuss about what the two different forms of energy, that is kinetic energy and potential energy. So first we discuss about the kinetic energy. What is the kinetic energy and how we calculate it? What is the formula for calculating this kinetic energy, and how that formula is derived mathematically. So First, kinetic energy. This kinetic energy means it may be defined as the energy of an object due to its motion, means due to its velocity or a motion, means whenever any object in a movable condition, in a motion, that object only have what this kinetic energy. So you can say that the energy of an object due to its motion, okay, due to its velocity, means जो ऑब्जेक्ट जितना फास्ट वेलोसिटी होगी, उसकी जितनी स्पीड होगी, जितनी ज़्यादा मूवेबल कंडीशन में होगा, उतनी ही उसकी क्या होगी, काइनेटिक एनर्जी ज़्यादा होगी. ओके, सो यू कैन से दैट द एनर्जी it may be defined as energy of its motion, or you can say the velocity, its velocity by speed. So it may be defined as the energy of an object due to its motion or velocity or speed. So that is known as what, kinetic energy, or you can say that energy of an object due to virtue by virtue, or the energy of an object causes due to what, its motion. Okay, so now this formula for calculating kinetic energy. So kinetic energy can be calculated by formula, that is 1/2 mv square. Here, where this is the short form of what, kinetic energy. Okay, so where this m is equal to mass of an object and v is equal to velocity of an object, velocity, or you can say the speed of an object. So here you can say that this kinetic energy is directly proportional to what, mass, means if we, and it is also directly proportional to the square of velocity, means what are the effect of changing this mass and velocity. So this kinetic energy is directly proportional to what, it's directly depend on the mass. If we increase mass of an object, then what, okay, then means you can say that from here what is इसका जो effect जो हो रहा है, the changing of the effect of changing mass and the velocity, so mass ज़्यादा consider नहीं करता है, means इसको इतना velocity जो है ना, जितना velocity इसको affect करता है उतना mass नहीं करता है, क्योंकि velocity का square है ना, आप उसकी यदि velocity को double कर रहे हैं तो उसकी जो काइनेटिक एनर्जी होगी वो 4 टाइम्स बढ़ जाएगी, बिकॉज दिस वाटर स्क्वायर ना, जस्ट डबल कर रहे हैं तो उसका 4 टाइम्स इंक्रीज हो जाएगी. लेकिन मास यदि आप डबल बढ़ा रहे हैं तो ना उसका डबल ही होगा क्या, काइनेटिक एनर्जी. बट वेलोसिटी आप यदि ट्रिपल करते हो है ना, तो स्क्वायर ऑफ 3 मींस इसे 9 टाइम, इट्स इंक्रीज बाय 9 टाइम, वो ज़्यादा इफेक्ट करता है, बिकॉज वी आर टेकिंग हियर स्क्वायर ऑफ व्हाट, वेलोसिटी. बट मास इतना ज़्यादा मैटर नहीं करता है. इफ मास को जस्ट लाइक यू सी देयर an example about this mass and the velocity, so that is the bullet, no, hardly is have a mass of a few grams, हम ना कोई भी बुलेट अपन फायर करते हैं गन से, तो बुलेट का जो मास होता है फ्यू ग्राम्स है ना, कुछ ग्राम होता है, लेकिन ड्यू टू इट्स हाई वेलोसिटी, उसकी स्पीड बड़ी तेज़ी से होती है जब वो फायर की जाती है, तो स्पीड के कारण ये क्या करता है, ये काइनेटिक एनर्जी गेन करता है. ओके, नाउ बट इफ यू आर रिड्यूस this kinetic this velocity by double, so what is the effect on kinetic energy? That became a 1/4 of that kinetic energy. ठीक है, काइनेटिक एनर्जी की यदि अपन ना वेलोसिटी को क्या कर दे, उसकी हाफ कर दे ना, दिस वेलोसिटी बिकेम वाटर हाफ, तो इसका स्क्वायर मींस इट्स बिकेम वाटर 1/4, that is become 1/4 means 1/4 टाइम वो हो जाएगी. ओके, so this is the relation of water, this mass and the velocity. Now next we are going to discuss about how this formula is derived. We can derive the formula for kinetic energy by mathematically. Okay, so now just you note down this in your notebook, then we derive the formula for finding what this kinetic energy. And this kinetic energy is a type of energy, so you know that the what that's the unit of energy is what, joule. So as a unit of this kinetic energy is also joule. So shall I wrap this one? If you want, note down this one. Okay. Okay. Now next. So this is kinetic. Suppose that an object whose mass is m and it have got a velocity that is v. We consider, we suppose that as an object whose mass is what, m. Okay, the mass of an object is what, mass of an object that is equal to m, and velocity of an object that is what, v. Suppose that that object what, if we apply the f amount of force on that object, so it produce what, it produce some displacement or a distance, so that we can say that what, that is work done. So that work done is equal to what here, if an object is in a movable condition, okay, so we are applying some force on it, so that whatever the work done in that movable condition of that object, that is equal to what, that equal to this kinetic energy. So we can say that this kinetic energy equal to what, work done. Okay, work, or you can say the work done, because means whatever the energy is consumed in for doing that producing that movement or that motion in object, that equal to this work done. So now you remember that here we use this work done, this W is equal, we know that this W is equal to work done equal to what, F into S, means force into displacement. And in the previous chapter, in motion chapter, we discussed already about that what, force. So force, this force is equal to what, this force is a product of mass and acceleration. So this force is given by what, ma. So we have this two formula. Okay, this work done is equal to F into S, and this force equal to mass and what acceleration. Okay, this already this what the formula for finding a force. Now if you remember that the third equation of motion, so third equation of motion, what is the third equation? According to third equation of motion, anyone remember this third equation? Yes, that is v square is equal to v square plus 2as. Okay, now from this is from here we can find the value of s. So we can rewrite this formula like this: s equal to what? Then if we transfer this one, there is a v square minus u square, then 2a. Okay, so you can say this first equation, that is the second equation. So now by putting the values, by putting the value of this f and s in this equation, so the value of from here the value of s, so s equal to what? Instead of this s we put this value. Okay, so by putting the values, suppose that this is the first equation, this is second equation, and this is the third equation. Okay, so by putting a values in a equation, first from equation second and third, so this w is equal to what? This w is equal to f into s, f into s. So this w is equal to what is the value of f? F equal to ma. So instead of this f, we can write that like this ma. So this ma, and value of s from the here we can we can use this value v square into, you can say this v square minus u square, or you can say like that. Either you can simply put the sign, this one divided by this 2a. Now this w is equal to what? We can cancel this a to a, so this m v square minus u square and 2. Now when the object is at a rest position, suppose that the object is at a rest position, so this initial velocity became what? 0. So you can say that this u is equal to 0 when an object is at rest. Okay, so this totally this u equal to 0 है ना, आपका इनिशियल वेलोसिटी 0 है तो ये टोटली ये क्या हो जाएगा? ये आपका बिल्कुल 0 हो जाएगा. सो फ्रॉम हियर दिस m इज इक्वल टू v स्क्वायर एंड 2. ओके, ये तो 0 हो गया क्योंकि रेस्ट पोजीशन में, तो रेस्ट पोजीशन में ऑब्जेक्ट है तो क्या होगा? इनिशियल वेलोसिटी बिकेम 0. सो फाइनली u इक्वल टू, तो इसकी जगह आप 0 रखोगे तो वो 0 ही हो जाएगा. टोटल किसी को भी 0 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो वो 0 ही हो जाता है. सो नाउ दिस कैन बी, वी कैन रीराइट लाइक दिस, दिस 1/2 m v square, and you know that this work done equal to what? Kinetic energy. Okay, so this w is equal to what? Kinetic energy. Okay, so you can say that this kinetic energy is equal to 1/2 mv square. This is the formula for water. This is the formula for a kinetic energy. So here only we use these three formulas. Okay, this work done and force and then the third equation of motion. So अब तीन इन इक्वेशन को ना याद रखना है. तीन इक्वेशन से ये पूरा फॉर्मूला बन जाएगा. ठीक है. फर्स्ट तो हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस कर दिया. दिस वर्क डन इज गिवन बाय द F into S. Then according to the in the 8th chapter that motion we already discussed that the force is given by in term of mass and acceleration, multiplication of mass and acceleration. Then this is the third equation of motion. So from here we can find we have the value of S in term of water, final initial and final velocity and this acceleration. So by putting this all value in this formula ना आपको कुछ नहीं करना है. F की जगह सीधा सा ये वैल्यू रख देनी है और S की जगह ये वाली वैल्यू रख देनी है. देन आपको फाइनली आपका जो है वो वैल्यू का काइनेटिक एनर्जी दिस इज 1/2 mv square. So in this way we can derive mathematically. Okay, mathematically we can derive the formula for kinetic energy. So everybody just note down in your notebook. Okay, so now next we discuss about what potential energy. Potential energy means the energy of an object due to its position or a change in the shape of an object. For example, means this is the energy that is due to what the position of an object. Suppose that we are keeping some box or a block, iron block, or you can say your school bag or whatever things. So means due to the position of an object or a change in the shape of an object, it also possesses, it also stores some kind of energy in it. So that energy is called what? Potential energy. So potential energy means what? The energy that an object possesses or have due to its position or change in the shape. So for example, first energy of an object. For example, the example of a potential energy. What is stored? Suppose that water stored in a dam. For example, this is Jawai Dam. जवाई डैम में क्या करते हैं अपन पानी को स्टोर करके रखते हैं. तो उस पानी की पोजीशन के कारण ना इसको हमने स्टोर कर लिया. सो ड्यू टू द पोजीशन ऑफ वाटर इन अ डैम और बाय स्टोरिंग इन अ रिजर्व इन अ डैम इट हैव वाटर पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. सपोज दैट बो या स्प्रिंग को आप या रबर को स्ट्रेच करते तो व्हाट हैपन, there will be a change in its shape and size. Okay, so due to stretching the rubber band or a spring, it also possesses some kind of water energy. So that energy is called water. That energy is called potential energy. So these are some example. Okay. Change in the shape of rubber and spring. It also water, it also have a potential energy. Now this potential energy is calculated by formula mgh. Okay, this m here, this m is equal to water mass of an object g is equal to acceleration due to gravity and that is equal to what? That is equal to 9.8, or sometimes it also considered as a what? 10, okay, meter per second square. And then HL means height, or you can say that distance. So this H means what? Height when we are doing the work against gravity. Suppose that this box, okay, we have a box, and this box, ओके, ये ना फ्लोर पे बॉक्स रखा है या फिर कोई भी ब्लॉक रखा है, इसको अपन ना उठा रहे ऊपर, कुछ हाइट तक हमने ना उसको उठा के ऊपर किसी जगह पे प्लेस कर दिया. सपोज दैट एक बैग को उठा के कहीं पे हमने प्लेस कर दिया, तो दिस कंसीडर्ड एज ए व्हाट? हाइट. दिस इज व्हाट? दिस कंसीडर्ड एज ए हाइट. एंड वी आर डूइंग हियर व्हाट? द वर्क अगेंस्ट ग्रेविटी. दैट्स व्हाई व्हाट? दिस G is also play here some role, because we are doing a work against gravity. क्योंकि किसी भी चीज को ऊपर की तरफ अपन उठा रहे हैं ना, तो by lifting some object we are doing work against gravity. That's why we consider here what? G, and this is what? The mass. Okay, mass of an object. So in this way we can calculate this potential energy. So here this work done, this W is equal to what? Potential energy. Okay, so this work done is also calculated by the mgh. Means here work done when we are doing some of work against gravity and we are raising some object at some height. So in that case this work done is given by what? Calculated by this formula mgh. Okay, so and unit is also what? Joule, because it is also a type of energy. So the unit of potential energy is also joule. Okay, so for today I think enough. We discuss here kinetic energy and potential energy in detail and some different forms of energy, and also we discuss about what? This law of conservation of energy. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this class, and if you have any doubt regarding this both kinetic energy and potential energy, you can ask me without any hesitation. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.